Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new Let's Play. Sonic 4 Episode 2. Yeah. Um, so, I wanted a game that was not a licensed game. Um, I didn't want to play a licensed game, and I was like, well, what game do I play? And then I was like, ooh, I haven't played Sonic 4 Episode 2 in a very long time. I haven't beaten it in a really long time. And I thought that would make for a great game. That would make for a great game to play. I haven't beaten it. I haven't done a Let's Play of it. Um, so I thought, you know what? This is perfect. So yeah, we're starting off with Sylvania Castle Act 2. Which is a lot like Aquatic Ruin. But yeah, I really like this game. I don't like it as much as Sonic 4 Episode 1, but I still enjoy it. I think it still has its merits to it. I think it's still a really fun game. I have beaten it on the Xbox 360, and then I beat it on the phone, and then I beat it on on Steam. So, you know, I know my way around this game, let's just say. Nope. No, 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 no. Come on, Tails. I'm pressing the button, Tails. Tails? Tails? Why is the button not working? That's really strange. That's really weird. Huh. So that works. Oh, I guess you have to unlock the other moves. Sorry, it's it's been a while since I last played this stage, like how you're intended to. It's been a while since I last played this stage, for the first time. You know, whenever I'm replaying the stage, it's because I've already finished it before and I'm just going back through it. So I kind of forgot that you have to unlock the other buddy combos over time. You can't just get all of them all at once. Pressing up and X makes you fly. Pressing X while standing makes you do a big roll, and pressing up or jumping and then pressing X underwater makes you swim. So we're gonna go into a special stage, and I'm gonna show it off, but I'm not doing all the special stages. I just wanted to show off this one. I just wanted to show off the special stage because I like the music in it, and I think it's a fun special stage, but from here on, we won't be doing any more special stages. But yeah, I do really like this game. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a good sequel to Sonic 4 Episode 1. I think it's a worthy sequel. I like the changes that it does, but at the same time, I still like Sonic 4 Episode 1 more than Sonic 4 Episode 2. But this is still a good game. So yeah. And if you hold down X, you can do like this big boost, but I recommend not doing that because you'll miss a lot of the rings. I usually only use it when I'm like nearing the end, and I just want to make it look cool. Like right now. Yeah. But yeah, so this game's pretty cool. It's you know, it was kind of tough. I'm definitely running out of emulated games for me to play. Like I was trying to find a game, and I'm like, a licensed game that I can emulate. Crap. I'm like, what game can I emulate that's not licensed that I know I can beat? So I was like, well, let me look through Steam. And sure enough, I was like, oh, Sonic 4 Episode 2! It's been so long! I haven't played that game in a long time. I also saw Sonic CD, and I've never done a Let's Play of that either. I've done a live stream of it, but not a Let's Play. So, yeah, that's a possible one that I might do later on. Not after this, though. Like I said, I do want to kind of vary up my Let's Plays. I don't want to play, like, 2 Sonic games in a row. But, you know, maybe later. And hey, now I unlock the power of swimming. So yeah, this is a fun game. It's not too long, also. It's about, I'll say 3 to 4 hours, give or take. So longer than Cartoon Network Speedway, longer than Hi Hi Puffy Yumi, but not on the level of, like, you know, Ben 10 Omniverse. Oh boy. Or wait. Ah, there we go. But yeah, so... Also, there was a life over there that I probably should have gotten, but oh well. But yeah, the homing attack's going to be used a lot in here. Okay. I need some help, Tails. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is a pretty... Okay. This is a pretty neat gimmick. But yeah, we're coming up to a very famous stage. No, we're not. Never mind. I was thinking about the third world stage. Or is it the second world's? It's the second world's. I was thinking about the second world's Act 3. The second zone's Act 3 is a very famous stage in Jab Master history. In terms of this stage is actually really cool. I love the theme song for this stage. I love the aesthetic. I love how it's at, like, nighttime. And the music's so good. This game has a really great soundtrack. Not as good as Sonic 4 Episode 1, but still a really good soundtrack. And hey, we unlocked the buddy roll. Which gets like its real first usage in this stage. There's a lot of points in this stage where you can use the buddy roll. But yeah, so this came out after Sonic Generations. And for a lot of people, Sonic Generations was like the pinnacle of how to do classic Sonic in 3D. So for this to come out afterwards, people were like, really? You're doing another one of these? Because Sonic 4 Episode 1 did not go over well. A lot of people did not like it. I loved it, and I know people who do love it, but the overall consensus just did not go over very well. So I remember when this came out, a lot of people were like, seriously? You're doing a sequel? I mean, Generations just came out, and that classic Sonic was way better than this Sonic. I did not think that way. I was like, you know what? I love the first game. I want to try the second game out. And you know what? I played it, and I liked it. I didn't play it when it came out, though. I have a funny story about this. So, when the game first came out, I bugged my dad to get it. I was like, oh, please, can I get this? Please, 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 please. And eventually, he agreed. And then we went to Venstock, and I got Sonic Mega Collection Plus instead for the Xbox, which debatably is a better game. But I remember him being very annoyed that I bugged him that much, and then I just ended up getting a different game entirely. But when I eventually got around to buying this, I enjoyed it. I really did, and you know, I like it now. That's why I'm playing it. I've beaten it 3 times. Possibly 4. I might have beaten it twice on 360. I can't remember. But yeah, so I really like this game. I think somebody, there was a really cool guy that actually made a video on Sonic 4 Episode 1. This is not what I wanted to do. I did not want to do this. Okay, whew. Somebody made a really cool video on Sonic 4 Episode 1 that was like, Sonic 4 Episode 1 is fun when you know how to use the homing attack. And I agree with that. Like, the most fun Sonic 4 Episode 1 gets is when you know how to use the homing attack correctly and you're constantly making chains. And it's like, just constantly boom, 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 boom. That's when the game is the most fun. Or when you're, like, speeding through levels by using the homing attack to go faster. Because, like, unlike, you know, the 3D games, like Sonic Adventure, or... well, mainly Sonic Adventure 1, or, like, Sonic Generations, the homing attack in this game genuinely, like, gives you a boost to speed. So it's really fun to, like, speedrun this game, by mashing the homing attack. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 gives you a boost to speed, but, like, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Heroes, you know, the homing attack is just used for hitting enemies. It's not used, it doesn't actually give you a boost to speed. Anyway, so this is kind of a cool boss. Every boss in this game is really interesting. So, Sonic 4 Episode 1's bosses were pretty substandard. They were very much like, here's a reference. You know, the first boss is the ball and chain. The second boss is I think, the boss from Casino Night, in Sonic 2. You know, the third boss is the Labyrinth Zone boss from, you know, from Sonic 1. And the whole gimmick with Sonic 4 Episode 1's boss fights is that they were all, like, the original boss fights with a slight change to it. So it's like, okay, well, there's, this music that's playing right now is the Phase 2 music of the Sonic 4 Episode 1 boss fight. So originally it was like you had the basic boss fight, and then you had a second phase where things would change up a bit. So for the ball and chain boss fight from Sonic 4 Episode 1, you had, you know, for the ball and chain boss fight for Sonic 4 Episode 1, you had Eggman, like, slam the ball and chain to the ground. Or for the Labyrinth Zone boss fight, you had him, like, you know, for the ball and chain boss fight, you had him, like, sending all these pillars your way, and you had to dodge them. You know, something like that. This game has entirely new bosses, though. You know, nothing for nostalgia reasons, it's entirely new bosses, and they're pretty cool, actually. The only boss that makes a comeback is Metal Sonic. Other than that, all these bosses are entirely new, and they're pretty fun. They're pretty cool boss fights. That one was really cool. Anyway, that's it for Sylvania Castle. And I will show off what the hub world looks like. Normally, I've just been pressing play the next act, which will just immediately get you to the next act. But this is what the hub world looks like. So yeah, the next world is White Park Zone, and I can also do Oil Desert Zone. White Park Zone is going to be the one that I go to next. Because I think officially that is World 2. Anyway, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.